Hello, human body systems. We're halfway through the week. Yay. Okay, so we are going to do part 7 today. So I am going to label the assignment part 7 so you don't forget or get mixed up. So you can go ahead and just skip parts 5 and 6 for now, because when I was looking at the notebook, I figured it would make more sense for you to create your biodigital human to help you to create your biodigital human first, and then it would help you in parts 5 and 6. So like, you know, as you're starting to build, you can remember that you can click on certain features in the biodigital human, and it will help you describe the location and the function and give you more information on what it does, etc. So if you're not familiar with the biodigital human, and probably should be, but we've only done it once, so you can click on this link in step 6, which is getting started with your biodigital monitor, biodigital human, sorry. Please remember that we're still in the activity 1.2.1. We are in the distance learning, so you have to go to the activity 1.2.1 and then click this distance learning link. Otherwise, you will be very confused, okay? Then we go down to step 6. So you're going to edit it in, going to go to biodigital and open up your template. And so I'm gonna try, I've switched back and forth between windows a lot to show you this, because I figured out that you have to do this in full screen in order to click edit in Studio. Didn't know that, but apparently you do have to. So what I'm gonna do is I've logged into my biodigital human, and I'm gonna go to my dashboard. If you're just signing up, it'll automatically take you to your dashboard, but you won't have a template. Please, if you haven't created a template, please message me and I will send you a link to how to get started. And it also has a link on how to, or it has instructions on how to make this template. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maximize this window, and I'm going to go into view. And it's going to take a minute, so I'm going to skip ahead because my internet sucks. Okay, here we go. Now we have, it's fully loaded. And we're going to click on the Edit in Studio button. So now I can, oh, it looks like I can do half and half now. So number 7, it says go to chapters and create a copy of your template chapter. So that would be, so you go to the chapters, you make sure chapters up here is underlined, and then you go to duplicate this chapter. And this is what you want to do. Then you want to click the edit text button, okay? And rename the title of this chapter 1.2.1 Bones and Muscles of the Head, just like it says in step 8. And then you can click done. Okay, so now we're going to go to the anatomy tab, which is right next to chapters. Go to anatomy, and then you're going to use the search bar to find the skull. So skull, we want to look at that. And And then to expand the options, it says click on the vertical ellipsis. And what they mean by ellipsis is these 3 dots right here. So there's the eye that would hide the skull, but we don't want to hide the skull, okay? We want to click on these 3 dots that are right next to it. Then you want to click isolate. Boom. Now we have a giant skull on our screen. Cool, right? Okay, so now in step 11, use the skull anatomy tutorial by Inner Body to identify the following bones in the skull. And you don't have to do it in your body system organizer yet, okay? So you can basically just click on the frontal bone. Maybe I have to, so you have to create labels. So once you click on that, if you see at the bottom here, if you see at the very bottom, it tells you what that the highlighted bone is. All right. So the frontal bone is one that's on the list. So I'm going to create a label, and I think I do have to maximize for this. So I'm going to create a label here, and it just says frontal bone. Boom. Done. Now we just move, you just click on select to go back. And then you want to find the next one on this list in number 11. Right. And then you want to do number 12. You want to use the tutorials of the head and neck muscles and other internet use sources to find the following muscles, which doesn't make sense to do that yet. I guess it's just sort of preparation for what you're going to do in step 13. Skip this laboratory, just ignore that laboratory journal for the moment. So in your 3D model, under the anatomy tab in the search bar, they want you to look for the term orbicularis oris. Right? And we find it here. And you just want, you see that eye with the strike through, you want to unclick that. And it gives you some lip muscles. Now that we have these giant muscles for the lips. Repeat this process to add the other 2. So you're going to search for the other 2 terms using the search function here. So you can clear it and then use the other search function. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to click on that crossed out eye so it's made visible. And then you also want to, again, label those muscles. So I would suggest doing that as you go. So like I've just done the orbicularis oris, and now I can click the label and orbicularis oris. There I go. Bam, done. All right. So that is it. If you have any more questions, oh, then we want to save. Sorry, we want to publish. No. Hold on. No. We want to save. After you get all your muscles and stuff done, you want to save. So I'm saving it right now. Save, save, save. Save your work. Boom. Now my new thing has been added to my dashboard. I'm gonna click exit to see, and I just saved it so I don't have to change. So now you can see that when I click on the template that I made, there is a new chapter, and it's just got the isolated head and the weird lips because that's all I did for this demonstration. If you get lost, if you're having trouble, please, please, please let me know. I will be in the conferences, okay? So that is it for today, and I am going to bounce.